1 to discuss violation of protocols by Councilor Kevin Blais. Note, Kevin M. Blais was duly notified in advance in writing of this request for executive session. He was notified and advised that he could require that the discussion be held at an open meeting, which he has done. Mr. King.
Madam Clerk, I just want to state for the record that I did research the propriety of putting this on an executive session call. It is entirely appropriate under the Open Meetings Act, and a member of the public body, in this case a member of the town council, is considered personnel under 2 open meetings cases. The second thing I'd like to tell you is I don't believe that the town council has, or the town has adopted a formal protocol with regard to release of information. So it's my advice that without that formal protocol by resolution or policy or otherwise, you may discuss this matter, but I don't think there's any actual action that you could take. Other than if you want to adopt a formal protocol at a subsequent meeting, you can do that, and then if something happens after that, you could take action if you have a penalty or some action that protocol is violated. But we can discuss it.
This agenda request relates to Mr. Blais's appearance on Channel 12 when the body was discovered on town property. As members of the council are aware, when something like that happens, we do get a telephone call that advises us of things that are going on. It was a police investigation, and under no circumstances should anyone from the council be talking to the TV or the newspapers about police business. It's a police investigation of anything that's happened in the last 6 to 8 months. That appearance on Channel 12 got me the most phone calls, and people are irate about it. If you read the call and saw all the comments posted by people, what he did was wrong. To compound what his going on TV and saying that a badly decomposed body was found.
I never made that statement, Mrs. Dudley.
Watch Channel 12.
It says badly decomposed. I can't wait to see this.
You said decomposed body.
You just said badly decomposed, Mrs. Dudley.
Decomposed, badly decomposed. You said decomposed body. You gave out information that the police did not give out. In your statement, when Mr. Wolf called you to task on it in public comment, you said you didn't give out any information that had not already been given out to the call. In the report that was generated on your Channel 12 appearance, the police contacted the call reporter, and he emphatically, he states he did not talk to you until after you had your Channel 12 interview.
I believe that is correct, Mrs. Dudley.
So how did you know what you were telling Channel 12 was what the call already knew? Why was Channel 12 the only TV station that had any information on this?
Because they were the only...
Because you talked to them.
Yes,
that's why.
Mrs. Dudley, may I respond?
Yes, Mr. Davis.
It really is an unfortunate circumstance of what happened to Ms. Connolly. And certainly...
You got your notes there? Somebody write that for you so that you can speak intelligently?
I will clear the chamber if we cannot have quiet, please. Mrs. Dudley, that was out of order.
It was.
If I may continue,
Mr.
Madam
Blais.
President. I did, in fact, receive a telephone call from our town clerk that morning. And in the telephone call, as I stated during the interview with Channel 12, was a call that was left on my home answering machine. This council and this administration would like me to believe now that it's policy that the administration takes confidential information and leaves it on my home telephone, on my home answering machine. Can't believe that. As I turned around and went down to the area some 10 hours later, I did in fact speak to several people. I spoke to some DEM officials. I spoke to some hunters. Apparently this was all common knowledge. I did in fact have an interview with Channel 12. I gave a very brief interview with very non-specific information. I cultivated no new information, and I later learned that the little bit of information that I had given out had in fact been given in a press release by Lieutenant San Antonio. The information released by Lieutenant San Antonio to the Woonsocket call prior to my speaking with Channel 12 was that the body of a woman was found in the Black Hut area. The body had been there for some time. The body was discovered by two hunters. The body was discovered at about 8:30 a.m. The body was found about 50 feet off the dirt road. The police had marked the location by placing a red painted dot on a rock at the edge of the road. The exact location of the crime scene was 50 feet beyond that red dot. Indications at the scene led police to suspect foul play. The area is treated as a crime scene. The death appears to be suspicious. Woonsocket police also responded to the crime scene. Identifying the body is the first step in the investigation. Notifying the woman's family is the next. This is just some of the stuff that appeared in the Cole article on the next morning. All of the information is attributed to what Lieutenant San Antonio gave. Mrs. Dudley, again, I did read the Colonel's report. The Colonel's report is not accurate. The Colonel's report states that no information was given until much later. He states, the police department was surprised and disappointed when Councilman Kevin Blais appeared on Channel 12 and revealed crime scene information that the police department had purposely withheld from the news media. Yet, there is no information that was purposely withheld that I have released. Certainly isn't alluded to on this. There is absolutely nothing specific. In this same report by our Colonel, it states the only information that was given out was this press release. At 8:31 a.m. this day, Burrillville Police Department responded to a report of a body found in the woods at Black Hut Management Area off Spring Lake Road, Glendale, Rhode Island. This was called into the Burrillville Police Department by hunters that were hunting in the area. We're treating this as a crime scene and withholding details until the medical examiner's office completes their investigation and can give a cause of death. The list of stuff that I just read off seems to be much more significant than this. And that's what showed up, all of it attributed to information given by Lieutenant San Antonio. Perhaps this reporter was lying too, Mrs. Dudley. This is ridiculous.
Mrs. Vince, can we ask Lieutenant San Antonio, did you give out all that information?
Mrs. Dudley, I think Mr. Wood would like to...
Let me, again, let's try to bring this back on balance. I have the two police officers that were involved in this here. For the press's information, I don't think we should need to do this tonight. I have a copy of the videotape of the Channel 12 item. We have a copy of the tape of the council meeting that Mr. Blais made the statements that he says he didn't make. We can play those for you tomorrow. I don't think it's necessary to do it tonight. Had we have done this in an executive session, we could have had this situation at least discussed without having the dog and pony show. But since you want to have the dog and pony show, my concern is that when I communicate with the council, what I believe, what is confidential, sensitive information, that it be handled responsibly. That's what I want. That's what is appropriate. If someone does something and makes a mistake, we all understand that. Don't compound the mistake by trying to change the subject or change the story as to what actually happened.